Hey, what's going on, everybody? Warlock Views here. It's been a long day so far. Before I get into this video, though, I want to tell you one thing, that this is not a coronavirus update. So knowing that, why don't you hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell, share this video, and definitely comment in the comment section down below. And let's just get to this. So, as I said, this will not be a coronavirus update. Not going to do none of those for a minute. I want to cover something a little bit differently. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm from Maryland, and I wanted to see how we, and I'll say we because I am a Marylander, have been acting since this daggone coronavirus thing has hit in basically the year. Because I feel as though that we should be doing this anyway, but because of the coronavirus thing, and we're supposed to be sheltering in place and all of that, only going out for necessities, you know, how the shelter in place thing goes, how people have been acting, and unfortunately, not to my surprise, well, let me just put it to you this way. This first graph, as I want to show you, is basically the homicides that has occurred up until recently, very recently, the homicide by cause. And as you can see, that it's like the cause of the homicides, shootings, big red, big as shit. And they haven't basically gone down at all. And as a matter of fact, they've increased as time has gone on, which you would figure because we're supposed to be sheltering in place, this shit is going down. But no, niggas gotta be out there being niggas doing what the fuck they do. Now, a lot of people will say, well, the east side of Baltimore is the shit and they motherfucking shoot up everything, and some people will say west side. Anyway, so the next graph that I want to show you is the districts. You got west, southwest, northeast, northwest, and all of that shit. And it's basically, you can't say nobody is worse than anybody else because it's, as you can see, it's a little bit of dip or whatever, but it's not like one is way up here and the other one's down. No, they're basically even across the board, so that means no matter where the fuck you're from in Baltimore, you have your niggas that want to be stupid. You know, so I don't do a lot of editing in my videos, so I'm not even going to edit that out because this shit is fucking ridiculous to me. You know what I mean? So, but here's the big thing. We're supposed to be out there saving lives, trying to keep each other alive during this time. And here is the graph on the cumulative homicide so far and where we're projected to be at the end of the year. Now, mind you, the projection would be a hell of a lot more if everybody could be outside or everybody was outside. But it's, just take a look at what it is. People, Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Baltimore whatever, Maryland whatever. This shit has got to stop. It has to stop. It has to come to an end. We have too many things going against us for us to be taking each other's lives like this. You know, you go by district. It's not just one side of the city. It's not just one piece of the city. It's the entire fucking city in itself. And you have all these young boys out here talking about respect this, respect that, but you don't respect anybody or anybody's life. You want to talk about he's trying to disrespect me. Where's the respect when you can't even respect your own parents because most of y'all out there dealing drugs to your own damn parents? And this is, I guarantee you, if they broke it down to what was drug-related and what wasn't, the drug-related line will be way the fuck up here, and the other causes will be down here. The next one will probably be niggas killing motherfucking each other over bitches, over stupid bitches, over bitches that ain't got shit going for them, bitches that's got six babies by 9 daddies, and so on and so on and so on. So, all I'm saying to you, and you know, honestly, I'm really not even talking to the guys that's 18, 19, because they set in their fucking ways. But I'm talking to the parents. I'm talking to the fathers out there. You want to bring your child up in this kind of environment? So be it. That's on you. But I refuse. And let me tell you something right now. I'm not about to go out here and kill nobody because they killed whoever, this, that. That's not even the type of time I'm on. And I'm not even trying to be that type of guy. I'm not even trying to portray that type of person. You know, all I'm saying is, you take these graphs, you take these statistics, you take what's going on now. And we haven't even been hit hard with this COVID-19 thing yet. It's coming. Trust and believe me, it's coming. We haven't even been hit with it yet. But when it does, unfortunately, I hope that when it does, this is something that brings us closer together. Because if it doesn't, we might as well just wipe Baltimore off the map. Look, I wasn't intending for this to be a long video. I really wasn't. But I talk about how everybody needs to learn how to talk, to verbalize, to communicate, to resolve issues without using a freaking gun or what have you. But it seems as though no, that's a whole nother damn video. But it seems as though most of the guys out here, or should I say males, they act just like little bitches. Because if something doesn't go their way, they want to scream, holler, bitch, moan, and complain. And the only way that they can resolve it is violence. They don't know how to talk it out. They don't know how to logically discuss a situation and make it better. All it is if it ain't going my way, I'm going to kill this motherfucker to alleviate the crime. Then your ass wind up in jail or shot by the next motherfucker that was his homeboy. And it's just a vicious circle. It's just a vicious freaking circle. Just because you know how to communicate, just because you have personal skills, just because of the simple fact that you have a vocabulary. Fellas, don't let this make it seem as though you're a punk because your first reaction is not to go out there and shoot somebody. Okay? That's the first thing we gotta get past, is taking those fucking emotional female tendencies and putting them to the side and learning how to communicate. And the only way to do that, well, shit. The only way to do that is learn how to temperament your own emotions your damn self, which most of you probably don't know how to do because you wasn't shown, because daddy wasn't there to show you how to logically think and work through problems. But we have to try. We look deep within ourselves. It is built within us to be logical, to learn how to verbalize, to learn how to communicate without resorting to violence as the first and last resort to resolve anything. And this doesn't only go for Baltimore. I challenge anybody out there to look up your statistics in reference to homicides and how that measures up against other type of deaths in your city. And you can leave it in the comments. Tell me how it stacks up. And we can have a discussion. But I guarantee you, if I could break it down by who was in a single parent household and all of that shit, the single parent household thing would be way the fuck up here. and the one that had both parents would be down here somewhere. It will be a dramatic difference. But we do need to learn how to communicate without violence. That's the only way that we're going to survive. We as African American, we as black men, first and foremost, we're already at a disadvantage because we're dying. Men in general are dying more quickly than women. We as black men are definitely dying at a quicker rate than women. So we need to learn how to preserve ourselves. We need to learn how to communicate, come together. It's like this. Check this out. And this is my last thing that I'm going to point out to you. You take public schools. Measure that against the violence in public schools. Dude on dude. Versus an all-boys school. Why? Tell me what's missing in an all-boys school that the violence is basically nil that they have in the public schools. Leave your answer in the comments. I'm going to leave this daggone video right here. But look, like I said, subscribe, like, dislike, I don't care. Hit that notification bell to keep up with my content. Comment down below and definitely share my videos. I'd like to hear y'all comments down below. And until next time, this is Warlock Views from inside the cage. Be true to yourself, because without that, you can't be true to others. And learn how to talk to each other. I'm out.